morning students. Today we discuss about 11th accountancy morning video. In this video we start a new chapter, that is chapter number 3, books of prime entry. In the previous classes we discussed about the various accounting principles, basic concept of accounting principles we discussed in the previous classes, and accounting standards. So now in this video we start a new chapter, that is books of prime entry. So first in this chapter we discuss the topic of source document. Source document are authentic evidence of financial transactions. These documents show the nature of transaction, the date, the amount, and the parties involved. So source document is one of the evidence for all the financial transaction in the business, and this document will show the nature of transaction, the date, the amount, and the parties involved in the transaction should be known from the source document. Source document include cash receipts, invoice, debit note, credit note, pay-in slip, salary bill, wage bill, check, record slip, etc. So they are the base of recording transactions in the books of accounts, and they are also the legal evidence in the case of any legal disputes. So the source document is one of the major document in support of all the transactions, business transactions, financial transactions. It may be any form, that is cash receipts, invoice, debit note, credit note, pay-in slip, bills of salary, wages, and a bill for any other aspect, and a recording slip, etc. So first we discuss one by one, that is cash receipt. It is a document that shows the date, amount, and the details of cash purchase and cash sales or other cash transactions. So business person receive cash receipts for cash purchase and issue cash receipts for cash sales. So for every cash transaction in the business, whether it may be cash paid or cash receipt, a cash receipt or voucher will be prepared by the business concern, and whenever goods are purchased they can receive cash receipts. Whenever goods are sold they can issue cash receipts. So it is a specimen for a cash voucher, can be used in each and every business concern. The next one is invoice. So invoice is used for credit purchase and credit sales. The date, amount, and the details of credit purchase and credit sales are given in the invoice. So invoice is one of the source document, and it can be used at the name of credit purchase or credit sales. The date, amount, details of the credit purchase and the credit sales are to be shown in the invoice. So invoice is generally prepared by the seller in 3 copies. The first copy is given to the purchaser. The second copy is sent along with the goods for checking, and the third is retained by the seller and used as the source document for recording the transaction. So it is a specimen for a invoice. So invoice will show all the detailed information about the goods purchased or goods sold on credit basis. And then debit note. So debit note, a buyer may return the goods to the seller in various situations, such as when goods are defective or damaged, goods do not meet the specifications, etc. So when the buyer return goods to the seller for any reason, so at that time this debit note are to be prepared. So when goods are returned by the buyer prepare a debit note and send it to the seller along with the returned goods. It contains details such as description, of goods, quantity written, and also their value, and 2 copies are prepared in general. 1 copy is sent to the seller and another one is retained by the buyer. So it is a document issued by a buyer stating the amount owed by the seller. And a debit note is also called as debit memo. So debit note is one of the source document, and it is prepared by the buyer at the time of returning goods to the seller. 2 copy will be prepared. 1 copy will be sent to the seller and 1 copy will be retained by the buyer. And it is one of the debit memo stating that what type of goods are returning, reason for returning, value and quantity will be mentioned in the debit note. So it is a specimen for a debit note used in the business concern at the time of return the goods by the buyer to the seller. So at the time of purchase return, this debit note will be used. The next source document is credit note. It is a statement prepared by the seller who received back from his customer the goods sold it. That is, credit note is one of the source document prepared by the seller at the time of goods returned by the customer whenever any goods are damaged or due to any reason. So it contains details about the product, quality, quantity and value, and also the reason for returning the goods. So it is a statement prepared by the seller, not by the customer. Statement prepared by the seller at the time of goods returned by the customer on credit sales. So it is document sent by a seller to the buyer stating that a certain amount is owed to the buyer. It is also called as credit memo. So it is one of the specimen for a credit note used in the business concern at the time of goods returned by the customer to the seller. And then pay in slip. Pay in slip, when cash or check is deposited in bank, a form is to be filled by the customer and submitted to the banker along with the cash or check. So it is the source document used at the time of depositing the cash in the bank or depositing check into the bank in the account of the customer. So this is called a pay-in slip or deposit slip. The main part of this will be retained by the banker, and the counterfile duly stamped and signed by the banker is returned to the customer. So pay-in slip is used by the customer whenever cash deposited into bank in his account or check deposited to bank in his account. At the time, this pay-in slip can be used. So it is also called as a deposit slip. A major part will be written by the banker and a smaller part, that is counterfile, will be returned to the customer after signed and sealed by the banker. It is a specimen for a pay-in slip. And then check. Check is a negotiable instrument. Checkbook issued by the bank to its customer for withdrawing money for own use or for making payment to others. By issue of check, a bank is directed to pay a specific amount of money from a person's account either to the same person or to the person in whose favor the check has been issued. Each checkbook has record slip for entering the details of check issued. It remains with the account holder for further reference. So check is one of the negotiable instrument. It is a legal document and also it is one of the source document for the business point of view. If any cash paid or cash received, it can be made through check. So checkbook is issued by the bank to the customer. Whenever a customer want to pay money to others, they can use the check leaf, and also cash drawn from the bank from his account, they can use check leaf. So the customer will instruct the banker to pay the money whether for themselves or to some other person to whom the name is mentioned in the check leaf. So we are directing the banker to pay the money. So check is one of the documentary evidence in support of the transactions through bank. It is a specimen for a check slip, can be used in the business concern, and it is one of the slip made along with the checkbook. We can enter it the details, date, name of the person to whom the check is issued, value, and also the bank name, and the check number will also be entered for future reference by the customer about bank transactions. So with that we conclude this video. Students, you can watch both video 1 and video 2 and learn all the topics, concepts, and understand it, and you can write it in your accounts unruled assignment notebook. Mention the chapter and mention the topic. Write all the topics with answers neatly. After completing it, send task complete message in the group. Keep the notebook safely and bring it on school reopening day without fail. Thank you.